There's very few people that come to South America and don't say this was one of the total highlights of their experience. Iguazu Falls, the fall with the most volume of water of any fall in the world, bordering Argentina, Brazil, and Paraguay. Now we can actually stay both on the Argentinian and the Brazilian side. And the Brazilian side is a big, bustling Brazilian city, lots to do, lots of restaurant and hotel options. In contrast, the Argentinian side, Puerto Iguazu, is sort of a small tourist-based town, mostly just a base for people that are going to visit the falls. And here's a handy map of the fall, and it really illustrates what Iguazu is all about. You can see Argentina actually has most of this site. Okay, everything you see highlighted in yellow is property of Argentina, and then Brazil just has that little corner there. So why do they say, you probably should go to Iguazu on both the Argentinian and the Brazilian side? And the answer is, the highlight of Iguazu for many people is the circled area here, the Garganta del Diablo. And you can see there's access both from the Argentinian side, and then we come around and get a different perspective from the Brazilian side. So how do we get to the Garganta del Diablo when we arrive on the Argentinian side first? The answer is we take a small tourist train and then we follow raised bridges along out to the Garganta del Diablo. Now after we've seen that, we can go explore some of the subsidiary falls, and you can see there are many. Maybe go to Isla San Martin, which is there at the bottom of the map. And then of course we're going to pop around. We want to be on the Brazilian side to see the Garganta del Diablo head on, and I'll show you a photo of that in a little bit. But first let's go on the Argentinian side to Garganta del Diablo, taking that little tourist train. Okay, this takes about 40 minutes, and then we're going to follow those raised bridges for about 45 minutes. A beautiful walk, and you can see actually here the planks that follow out right to the perspective itself on the falls, which is of course a pretty awesome sight. Now after we have seen these falls from the Argentinian side, there's lots to do. We're going to go see up to 150 to 270 subsidiary falls, depending on how much rain has fallen in Iguazu. Again, we can go do other things, boat trips, ATV trips, so lots to do on the Argentinian side. And then we're going to pop around and see these falls from that different head-on perspective, which, if you ask me, is the most complete view of the Garganta del Diablo and really worth crossing the border for. So that's it. There's a little bit about Iguazu Falls. Hope you learned something. Hope that was helpful. Please come visit me at www.kevinsworldvideotour.com. Thanks for listening.